The billboards and outdoor advertising market is booming. Artificial intelligence and ultra-fast connectivity have brought fresh growth to an industry now worth more than $30 billion worldwide. Welcome to The Exchange from our studio here in Doha. Coming up on this episode, we speak to JCDecaux, one of the biggest billboard businesses on the planet. The company's chief data officer, Sylvain Leborn, explains how big screens are changing the way brands and citizens connect with each other. Plus, we talk to Niccolo De Masi, chairman of Futurum Research, about the technology revolutionizing outdoor advertising. Well, the Sphere opened in Las Vegas last year with a massive 16K wraparound screen. It's estimated to have cost a staggering $2.3 billion, making it the most expensive installation of its kind ever built in the city. Launched in 2021 in the Shinjuku area of Tokyo, one of the largest video screens in Japan has been entertaining pedestrians with its popular 3D cat. At over 8 meters tall and almost 19 meters wide, the friendly feline pops up to greet people walking below 7 times every hour from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. And back in the US, Detroit Metropolitan Airport launched a high-tech screen in 2022 that provides personalized information to 100 Delta passengers on a single screen at the same time. Each passenger is offered completely different information customized to their journey. The screen greets each traveler by name and shows them a range of information from their departure time to which direction they should walk next. Competing with brands like Clear Channel Outdoor and Lamar Advertising, French family-owned company JCDecaux operates one of the world's largest networks of outdoor advertising displays, reaching an audience of 850 million people. I asked Chief Data Officer Sylvain Leborn how technology and data is transforming the business of advertising in public spaces.
So technology is bringing different opportunities to outdoor advertising. On one end, you can see in the execution of the advertising in the public space, you can have much more interactivity, much more brilliant execution of the creative power of the brands we are working with. It has become a really, really engaging, interactive media that is also very, very experiential, because by being on a public space, you can really connect directly with the consumer. The digitization of our media is accelerating, and we are seeing a fantastic growth. We are also making a lot of efforts around data to make sure that we provide the best solution for brands to target, to understand the consumer and their behavior on the public space, and to be able to execute really dynamic campaign, making sure that we take into account the context. But also, the last important stretch we are looking into is how we can provide more services to everyone based on data, making sure that we improve the day-to-day life of as many people as we can.
From France to Qatar, earlier this year, the organisers of Doha's spectacular Expo 2023 event invited me along to test how the latest AI-powered touchscreens are helping visitors to customise their experience. 4 million people visited Qatar's Expo between October 2023 and March this year. The huge horticultural event showcased exhibits from 80 countries, stretching across 1.7 million square metres of Doha's Al Bida Park. Thousands of outdoor displays and interactive touchscreens like those here behind me were a major part of this event. Many of these screens have been cleverly crafted with AI to enhance the visitor experience. Fred Nakach, Expo 2023's digital content manager, is the man in charge of this vast network of screens.
This really works when you are here and you can either go from one screen to the next, seeing what's next, or you can just have it on your phone and navigate and actually see it before you get there, and also what is on the way to get there, where you can stop, and what else you want to see. So I do believe that this is a tool that future expos are gonna want to, it's a good idea to have it for sure. Like they're gonna want to bet on this. It's not just about wayfinding and maps and like 3D models. It's about AI and obviously all the fun you can have with that.
From AI-driven art to interactive adverts, increasingly it seems there are no limits on the role screen time can play in the future of events. Niccolo De Masi is chairman of the global technology research firm Futurum Group. I asked him to explain the trends behind this growth in the high-tech outdoor screen market.
So outdoor advertising, one can argue, is the oldest form of advertising. It's the original form of advertising. And what's fascinating in today's world is that it's being amplified. You know, Instagrammers want pictures with great outdoor advertising in great places that denotes and connotes they were there and what they were doing. And you're seeing that ultimately we're really just scratching the surface as we start to digitize these outdoor billboards with where we can drive gamification, connectivity with your cell phone, connectivity someday even with maybe your Apple Vision, AR, VR, mixed reality headset. And of course, you have other tailwinds at the back of this, such as the growth of cities, the rebound of cities after the pandemic. And I think that when I look at the next couple decades, I really expect that this medium will go from strength to strength.
Now it's time for our regular feature, Business in 60 Seconds. Start the clock. It's time for the world's largest watchmaker to have their annual general meeting. Citizen, the 106-year-old multi-billion-dollar watchmaking group, has a diversified strategy. Investors will be watching to see if their approach of selling products at both ends of the market is a plan that can continue to stand the test of time. Levi Strauss & Company will share a Q2 release for 2024. The group reported an operating loss in the first quarter of the year, attributing the disappointing performance to the closing of its Denizen brand and exiting the Russian market. Bosses are hoping to ensure analysts will be reassured by a new 20-year deal with logistics giant GXO, designed to improve the company's efficiency. And Pets at Home Group plc, the growing UK pet retailer, has its AGM. The group now operates at 450 different locations. The company now also provides a network of in-store vet surgeries and grooming centres. Smartphones have revolutionised what people can do with the very smallest devices. But thanks to AI and big data, the power of the big screen has had a resurgence and is booming too. Well, that's all we have time for on this edition of the show. Thank you for watching. Please do check out euronews.com for all your latest business news. And join us again next time on The Exchange.